So it's unbelievable, folks, that this was all pre-programmed for your joy. Everything. I mean everything there is. It was all pre-programmed by God for your joy. Okay, I keep saying the word unbelievable because unbelievable is pure fives. It's smoking hot. Okay, un is 35. The root of believe is 55, and then able is another 20. Okay, unbelievable. Okay, the joy of something being unbelievable, and yet we know it's perfectly believable. Believable is pure fives, just like unbelievable. You say unbelievable just for fun, but it is perfectly believable. Okay. The word perfectly is one of my favorite words that's pure fives. Okay. It takes the word perfect, 73, adds 12 to make it 85, and then adds 25. Okay. But it's perfectly believable. But everything was foreordained for your joy, pre-programmed. Okay. All the words, all the people behind it all. Okay. The entire Oxford English Dictionary. Perfect. Perfect. And it's all ordained for your joy. Period. Do the math for yourself. On all the words, on everything around you that is contributing to your comfort, your happiness, your feeling of joy. Okay? Whether it's just warmth, comfort, comfort, the word comfort is an embarrassing joy fest. TOO, 50, the rest is 40. The letters that divide by 5, 50, joy. The others knit together to make 40. Okay? But it's all foreordained. That is what is so mind-blowing. That is the greatest revelation of all time. That everything in this universe was foreordained for your joy, and you can do the math on it. Everyone can do the math on it. Grade 1 arithmetic is the math that God has chosen for everyone to be able to see this and do this everywhere they go and understand it. And new words and new names of people are going to continue to come along in the sovereignty of God that all scream out joy. 5. In the beginning, before there was anything, there were numbers. Like, numbers existed even before most languages existed, which is why numbers are so deep. And like, before any of the created beings, for all we know, there was Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Like, and they counted each other, 1, 2, 3. Like, but and whole numbers, like clean, like ordinal equals number, parallels Father, but it's all for your joy. Okay. 5 is the number of joy. Joy equals 50. Okay. Hairs equals 55. Just one example for you. But it leads to another. I mean, the word hairs is so perfect once you study it all. Hershey's. H-E-R-S is a famous 50. Well, the word hairs just replaces the E value, the E vowel, with the two vowels A-I, which average 5 to make 10 perfectly. And now you know why. The vowels A, E, and I average 5. And then O is triple 5. And then Y is 5 times 5. I've just revealed to you why the average vowel in the English language is ordained for the number 5. O is triple 5. E is 5. Y is 5 times 5. And then an A plus an I is double 5. So hers bumped up to hairs goes up 5 points to scream out joy. Done. I am officially here as, no joke, one of the greatest philosophers of all time to reveal to all mankind that everything has been pre-programmed by God for your joy and His. His first, your second. And everyone can do the math on it. Grade 1 arithmetic. Everyone. Everywhere. Beginning at age 5. Beginning at age 3. You can do this math. I don't know how young, but... So it's all pre-programmed for your joy, number 5. And not just, like I said, not just English letters, not just English Gematria, but the fact that most flowers have 5 petals by God's design. That doesn't matter whether you speak English or Hebrew or Greek or Latin or Chinese. It's 5 petals on most flowers worldwide. 5 is the number of joy. And I prophesy, of course, that if people study the snot out of this in every language under the sun, it will all add up perfectly in other languages. That 5 is the number of joy. And all the major words in that language that people understand and know and love, that, yeah, that brings me joy in life. Yeah. It's massive. It's huge that 5 is the number of joy. Because everyone wants joy. Everyone, from the day you're born. Babe equals double joy. Baby adds 20. There's not a single human on earth. There's not a single human that doesn't want joy. Okay? But God, the greatest revelation of all time, remember the word greatest is pure 5. The greatest revelation of all time is that God pre-programmed it all for your joy and that you can do the math on it. Okay? Using grade 1 arithmetic or less. Why don't we call it age 5 arithmetic? Why don't we just break it loose from current, schooling systems and just say at age 5. At age 5 you can do that arithmetic. At age 5 you can do basic arithmetic and add up things to 5. Joy. Okay. But the fact that it was all pre-programmed by God. It behooves worship. Okay? Because did you know that God can do anything for you? Right now? It's obvious. Just add up how much He's already done for everyone already. And it's obvious. Just amazing. That's a huge revelation. That it was all pre-programmed for your joy and His joy. His joy greater than yours. And you can do the math on it. Easily, cleanly. Amazing.